Now, we'll give you the top 20.
Yeah, let's go through these real
overall.
quick. This will be like the first 2 rounds is how you figure this will all
Yeah.
work out, right?
Excuse me, this is the top 16. That's correct.
Top 16, yeah, because we did the top 8, so...
number 1 overall should be Boner.
Yeah, I think Boner. I was Marvel Combat owner John Mann stopped by the office the other day, and he was furious that he told me that if he was in the draft, Wolverine would be his number 1 pick. And I told him, no, look, Boner is in. He's the only running back in a heavy running back system that's getting 4 runs. Only
more plays, more touches equals more points. Period.
And you know he's touching the ball great
all the time.
He's a legend.
Number 2 overall, also going to piss off John Mann. Super Shredder.
I'm surprised by this, man. This rookie is not proving
rookie
himself.
sensation coming in here. He's averaged to go almost to 40 points.
He's
38.7. He's getting 8 rushes a week for about 146 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I think he's too high.
He's getting a catch out of the backfield for about 56 yards and a touchdown every game too. So now, like I said, with Boner being the only one that gets 4. He doesn't have it. He's only getting 3. Somebody's taking away one of his plays.
There's a pretty big dip off, I believe, from 1 and 2 too, isn't there? There's 5
from 43.8 to 38.7. It's a 5-point difference from 1 or 2. That's why we put Boner as the clear number 1.
I mean,
Super Shredder's pretty good though. Just under him, finally, Jobber will give you the Wolverine at number 3.
I think Wolverine might be a little high even, but I mean, he gets 2 runs as a wide receiver.
2 runs as a wide receiver, and all the passes he gets through the air, excellent. Number 4, Barry God Sanders.
I love the Barry God Sanders.
From the Greek legends here.
I got his birth certificate last season, so I know he's Greek, and now he's a god. Oh, they're going to do magical things this season.
They didn't make the playoffs last year, had some issues.
They made it for year 1, though, but Barry wasn't there.
That's right. But they're going to be a little better this year. Number 5 from the NWO, Scott Steiner, another running back.
Heavy run system.
Heavy run system, getting a lot of the plays, but only 3 of them.
And I think he could be up a little higher than Barry God Sanders, even Super Shredder, because he's in a heavy rush system. Those other 2 running backs, Barry God Sanders and Super Shredder, are not in a heavy rush.
Super Shredder both are, but better stats equals better performance. Who knows? Number 6.
That's why a lot of this stuff is subjective.
It is. You make your own stuff here. Mithrandir Gandalf. I don't know if this is the gray or the white. I'm
going to say gray because he's the Wanderer.
Fair enough. Quarterback. He's the first quarterback in the top 20 here. Obviously set to be the highest quarterback in the league. He's in a heavy pass offense, and he takes a run. He's got a designed running play. He's a rookie, so we're going to find out what he's got. Number 7, Lafin Dumande.
Wait, going back real quick to him. Even though he's a rookie, Dale has been in our league for 2 years. He had the Axe Icons, and he had I can see it in my mind. Oh, the Disney team, the Disney Dissidents, and he's known for doing a heavy pass system. So if you want to look at what his quarterback's going to be like, I'd go look at some of that Disney Dissidents tapes. I think you'll see
that. We actually didn't pull stats on that.
No, but Mickey had a hell of a season last season.
Yeah.
Or no, it wasn't Mickey. It was the Genie, and he made the Pro Bowl. I know that for a fact. Bam. Moving on.
Number 7, Lafin Dumande from the Beer God. This guy has been a perennial powerhouse for the last 2 years. He's been in the league since the very first year. I'm honestly surprised he's not higher than this.
Dave should be offended at us for ranking him 7th. I didn't rank him myself. A computer program did this, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, this is an algorithm stolen from Korean hackers.
I would take him higher than, I might say 4th. Maybe even above Super Shredder, because I like that offense. He has history.
People are sleeping on him. I'll put it that
2013
way.
MVP.
If you get number 4 pick, you might want to look at Dumande instead of anybody
He performs, man. Even though it's not a heavy rush, he performs.
Yeah. Number 8, Ryu Hayabusa from the 8-Bit Brigade.
Now, he's the most expensive.
He is the most expensive. He does have the highest salary of any running back. He's the 6th highest player of any of them.
I think he's tied with the Care Bear running back, because I know the Care Bears are totally 100%. But I know that he makes a lot of money because John Belong was making a huge deal about it, but it's all about how many touches you get in fantasy. Touch the ball!
Touches. Hey, we were wrong. In a balanced rush, he gets all 4 of his carries.
Well, no. I said that Bo is the only one in a heavy rush that has all 4 carries. That's a balanced rush system. That's only
Tomato.
No, that's 60% of the plays. If they run 20 plays, that's only 12 plays. Bo is running 16 plays. That's 4 more chances of a touchdown. Moving on.
He's projected. Wait a minute. No, these are his last year's stats. He was in the league last year. I forgot about it.
Ryu was in the league. They went
had 155 attempts for 1,163 yards, just shy of that 1,200 yards. Had 10 touchdowns, caught 5 catches out of the backfield for about 40 yards. Not too shabby.
And they're planning on using him more this season. I know that for a fact. So I've talked to John Bullock. He's excited about the usage of Ryu Hayabusa.
Number 9 from the Boxhead Capers, the Muppet Drummer Animal.
Animal.
He's the 11th highest paid player in the league.
Another one I think is pretty low because he's in a heavy rush system. He's getting
heavy
3
rush,
of the
only getting 3 of the carries. Another rookie, but he's looking at about 12 rushes a game for over about $140.
3 carries is still pretty good. That's 12
2
carries.
touchdowns.
That's as much as a balanced person gets in a 4-run scheme. Mm-hmm. So I think he's going to be a hell of a guy. Another hell of a guy that I don't think anybody knows who the hell this is. This is Caden Cooper of the South Jersey Slouches. See, Kyle Chamberlain, man, he went and he fired all the killers. He fired all them goofs, and then he just got his friends. I think that's because they were running out of money. Really. But this guy is from Voorhees Township, and they just got rid of Jason Voorhees. I'm telling you what. He's a killer in disguise. I think that people are going to pass on him because they don't know who the hell he is. And he is ranked high up here, people.
Could be a
sleeper.
So
Caden Cooper, I think people are going to pass on, and somebody's going to get him and be like, damn, I'm so glad I did.
Number 11. From the Care Bears, Funshine Bear.
Care Bears, wide receiver 2.
Didn't stumble over that a bit, did I?
Kick returner.
3rd highest paid player. He's a
punt
kick
returner,
punt returner, wide receiver number 2.
And I think that's why he ranks above the other Care Bear wide receiver is because he's getting those kick return, punt return.
Absolutely. Those are going to give him a bunch of points from the yardage, any touchdowns he might end up getting. Projected for just over 25 points a week. Definitely a good pick here.
I think the Care Bears, they spread themselves thin because of how many great players they have.
They do, but they're going to be on the field a lot.
But what I'm saying with Funshine Bear is, I know you're mad because I cut you off, but I'm sorry. He's going to get the ball no matter what, kick returner and punt returner. He's going to touch that ball.
And their defense blows. Their offense is going to be on the field more than any other offense.
Think Peyton Manning 2 years ago. Denver offense.
Number 12, another quarterback, Jim Beam. From the Alcoholics. He's looking at about just under 25 points a week.
Second quarterback that's listed?
Second quarterback that's listed. He's the number 2 quarterback overall.
I can see Gandalf going in the first round, but Jim Beam's more of a second round.
As with Gandalf, he's in a heavy pass. He's got 1 running play designed for him. He's going to get some points.
Past seasons, he's done well with that, too. Last year, he had, 3 rushing touchdowns?
3 rushing touchdowns last year.
That's pretty impressive.
4 the year before. Last year he threw 48 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. That's one hell of a ratio. 4 interceptions is
really good, yeah. And you wanted a quarterback that's thrown less interceptions. And in a heavy pass, he's going to do great.
Yeah. Number 13, going back to wide receivers and a kick returner, Evil Ranger. Evil Green Ranger
from
the Galactic Offenders. Looking at about just under 24 points a week and a balanced pass, and he gets a run play. So
and those wide receivers, you want them with the run. Money.
Number 14, QB number 3,
Sarah
Kerrigan from the Defenders.
So really, when you're deciding on, if you don't take Gandalf as that first quarterback, then you're sitting there going, is Jim Beam or is Sarah Kerrigan?
Honestly, they're not that far apart here. Looking at about 22.7 points a week. Balanced pass. They don't get any run plays. That's obviously why they're ranked a little bit lower than the other quarterbacks.
But they're
going to be good. They're going to be good.
She
didn't play in any of the previous seasons.
She didn't, but Chris McLeese, who won the Ifrit Bowl last season. You may know that.
I think I remember that.
We know what kind of offense and defense he was playing with last season. He obviously he tweaked up the defense a little bit. But they were very pass oriented. They cranked that ball with the run, but like you always say, what do you say about the run and the pass?
Run opens up the pass.
Run opens up the pass, people.
Number 15, again from the Care Bears. Share Bear.
This is the third Care Bear that's been on this list?
I believe it's only the second.
Okay, then the quarterback's probably not far behind. This is the running back.
Again, the second highest paid player now. This is the running back. They're averaged at about 21 points a week. They're in a balanced pass offense.
That's what hurts him.
And he's only getting 3 run plays.
Yeah, so 40% of your runs, I mean, he's probably only getting, what's it say probably there? 8 average? 7 average?
7 rushes for 100 yards. So he's looking to break
yards.
a lot of them long.
I mean,
only 1 touchdown. He gets a couple of catches out of the backfield for about 40 yards a game. Last year did a real good job with 120 rushes for 1,300 yards and 23 touchdowns. Yeah, they made an appearance in the playoffs. Gonna be a decent guy. Again, Care Bears offense gonna be on the field a lot because defense is gonna give 1 or 2 plays max, and then they're off the field.
They're gonna have lots of. I mean, you're talking Care Bears are scoring 7, 8, maybe 9 touchdowns a game. Mm-hmm. I'm serious about this. Like, it's gonna be crazy.
Not at all. Yeah, when we say the Care Bears the Care Bears defense blows,
they put no money in it.
We're not fucking kidding.
I don't think he put $1 in it.
Suck.
Well, I mean, he had to put the minimum.
I am personally going to punch anyone in the nuts who picks up the Care Bears defense on the waiver wire.
You should punch whoever gets intercepted.
You have been warned.
Watch that defense score a lot of points one day.
Number 16 overall.
Light Mega Man. Another quarterback. This is the Light Mega Man.
Mega Man from the previously hidden super team, the Robots.
Robot Masters,
Robot Masters.
Now, this is the owner from the Midgard Meteors from last season, and he went ahead and scraped them, and he brought back a hidden team.
Yeah, he knows some stuff. A QB in a balanced pass offense. He doesn't get any designed runs, but he's going to have some guys to throw to. Some of his wide receivers are pretty decent. So, averaged for about 20.78 points per week, going for about 8 or 12 for about 200 yards and 3 passing touchdowns a game. So, not a bad guy to pick up. Some honorable mentions here.
No, not even honorable mentions. I'm going to slide in Junkyard Dog at number 17 into this conversation because he's the last player projected at 20 or more points.
That is a good call. After that, it goes down to Captain Morgan.
It dips down to 18, and then
go into 18.
You get your auxiliary players.
Yeah. So we'll go with the top 17.
Top 17, 16 plus 1.
And I am proud to say that the last one there is the Junkyard Dog, running back from the WWF Superstars. He's in a balanced rush offense. I've given him all the running plays. Nobody's taken anything from him.
He's opening up that pass too.
And I'll tell you what, with his hit power. He is going to knock some defenders off of him. Last year we saw it when he racked up 178 rushes for over 2,000 yards, 28 yards, and 34 touchdowns. He also caught 5 catches out of the backfield for just under 187 and a touchdown.
Hey, he's a former USWA Unified World Heavyweight Champion, and he swings a chain and barks like a dog.
Absolutely. And he was on the bad conference championship team.
Yeah, last season, man.
The WWF Superstars.
They don't resort just to one thing, but when Junkyard Dog is running, he's running for that end zone.
He is. And if you're going to tackle him, you better bring 3 or 4 defenders.
Because he's going to knock 2 of them on their ass with that chain. But this just gives you guys an idea. We're going to post this stuff when I post this video.
All this information will be available to you guys.
Look it over, see what you like.
Before this Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a few mock drafts.
You can take a look at it, make your own decisions. Maybe you think we're a bunch of fucking retards. Maybe we are a bunch of fucking retards. I don't know.
I've done a few mock drafts by myself, but I've done a few mock drafts, and I'll tell you, sometimes I look at the players and I'm like, what franchise do I like better? Like if it's between 4 guys, aren't you taking what you can get behind? And I can't wait to see Mr. Perfect throw that touchdown to himself.
Absolutely.
That's 12 points right there, not counting the yardage.
I guarantee it will happen.
Not counting the yardage.
We've already seen it once in the preseason, technically.
Yeah.
It'll happen again.
All right. Well, we're gonna post another video later on the sleepers, who we think.
Because there's definitely a lot of players that we've looked at, and while they're not in some of the top rankings, they're gonna be good picks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, until next time.
Until next Tecmo.
See you next. Ooh, damn, that's my